Hello and welcome. My name is David Gewirtz, and today I'm going to take you through the Donors Pay Fees add-on for Seamless Donations. In most cases, when you're in Seamless Donations, you'll see a settings screen that is something like this. And that results in a donation form that has the amount you want to donate and perhaps an option for repeating donations, and then all the fields that you've specified in form options. But I've had a lot of folks who would like to have the donors absorb the fees that PayPal and Stripe charges, which are generally 2.9% of the donation plus a 30-cent per donation fee. So to meet that need, I've added a plugin called Donors Pay Fees, which is an add-on. You can activate that, and you'll need to enter in your license code in the license code section. And then what will happen is that you'll have a whole new section here called Donors Pay Fees. Now, this defaults to the same option that it was in the version without the add-on, which is that donors never pay gateway fees. And as I showed you before, the form looks exactly the same. But if you choose to, you can change these up and change the options here to donors always pay gateway fees, and donors are offered the option to pay with either a default yes or default no. Let's just take a quick look at donors always pay gateway fees. If you turn that on, what you'll see is an option that allows you to specify the percentage, allows you to specify the flat fee, and then a message. And in this case, I just have includes gateway fee of fee, and the fee is this chunk right here is a placeholder for what the actual fee will be on the donation form. So let's switch over. Let's save that. Now let's move over to the donation form and see how it changes. So I'll refresh the donation form, and you'll see now immediately it says includes gateway fee of $14.80. That's because 500 is selected. If you select $5, then the gateway fee is 44 cents, $50, and so forth. If you go into other, that little field goes away for a moment until you type something like, let's just type in 150 here, and then it'll tell the donor what the gateway fee is, and in this case, it includes the gateway fee of $4.65. So let's switch back over here and look at two other options, and I'll take you through and show you it in action. So always pay gateway fees are just that. It will always put a gateway fee on top of the donation. But you can also give the option to your donors. And the first option is to say default no, and you can give them the option to, I would also like to pay the gateway fee for this donation. And so in that circumstance, what will happen is we'll refresh this. And you see here again, when it defaults to $500, I would also like to pay the gateway fee of $14.80 or the gateway fee of $1.75 or whatever the gateway fee is for what they type in. But it is defaulted to off, so the donor has to check that to make it active. If you default it to on, and I'll save that, or yes, what'll happen is whenever the donor comes to the page, this is pre-checked. It sort of invites the donor to pay that fee for you. So let's just say again our $150, and as you can see, it not only shows the prompt but checks it on, so it lets the donor, sort of invites the donor to go ahead and pay that fee. So let's do a couple of quick run-throughs to show you what this does for donations. We'll start with Stripe, and what we'll do is we'll take this donation. Let's make it the $150 donation with a $4.65 fee, and let's just call me John Jones at john@jones.com and hit donate. And it'll take us into Stripe, and you'll notice that instead of 150, it's 154.65. So that's what'll happen when you're going into your donation form. It will just add it right to the form. Let's back that out. Now let's do it for a repeating donation. And let's change the, actually we can keep this here because I'll switch in a second. Let's make this a $100 donation, which has a $3.20 fee. And let's make this a repeating donation. And then let's hit donate now. And as you can see, we've added that 103.20, but you'll notice it's per month. And so what happens is every time the repeating donation occurs, it will also pay that fee. So let's come back over to our settings screen, change it to PayPal. And PayPal is in sandbox mode. But what we'll do is we'll change this to say something like, I would like to cover the fee for this donation. So we'll come in here. Let's refresh our page. I'll go again, enter the customer info. We want a $14.80 donation. We hit donate now. And there you go. We have $514.80, which will be donated with PayPal. So as you can see, this feature takes us through a variety of things. First, it works with PayPal and Stripe. It allows you to choose the percentage and fixed fee. We didn't talk about that much, but if these fees change, you can go ahead and tweak them. You can always add a fee to donation, which is the option that says donors always pay gateway fees. You can also give the option to let the donor choose whether or not he or she wishes to give a gateway fee, with default no or default yes. And you can specify the prompts. So this is a function that should pay for itself pretty quickly, especially if you have decent amount of donations coming in and your donors are either willing to pay the gateway fee or you require them to pay the gateway fee. This could add up to quite a bit relatively quickly as a new source of a small amount of revenue for you. And that's really all it is. That's donors pay fees, an add-on for Seamless Donations. You can get to that from the add-on screen right in Seamless Donations. Just click the buy or learn more, and it will take you to the online store where you can go ahead and purchase it and download it. For Seamless Donations, my name is David Gewirtz, and I hope you go out there and do some really good work for the people you're trying to help. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.